All right. That should be good. This should be good. Put this bad boy here, go here, and go here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to some more All the Mods 9, no frills. Today, we're going to be doing more magic, more struggles. This isn't going to be a super long stream because I literally got home not too long ago. I am still in my work clothes. I kid you not. I literally just sat down, turned the PC on, loaded up Minecraft, and said, let's get started. I also ordered some stuff, so that'll be here within the hour. So, yeah, there's that. Anywho, where we last left off, I was doing R's. I'm actually gonna take off my work shoes. Literally, like I said, I'm still in my work clothes. I kid you not. It is cold outside. It's winter time. I love it. Absolutely love it. Hope everyone's having a lovely night. Well, it's nighttime for me. Okay, it's night. Wow, it's nighttime for him too, I guess. Or never mind, it's daytime. So, welcome back. Yeah, no, it's been a minute. So I'm gonna show you guys. I accidentally reloaded shaders. I'm gonna show you guys what I have been working on off camera, which hasn't been much. So, as you saw, I have 12 iron chests. And I bet you're wondering, oh, Mike, why do you have 12 iron chests? Well, I'm glad you asked. Follow me. Behold, I've upgraded the storage room a little bit. I have one gold chest. Literally, that's it. But we have two bookworms. I made another one off camera. So we've essentially doubled the storage, per se. If I get a gold farm up and running, all these are getting upgraded again. Or I can just make another bookworm. Bada bing, bada boom. So, I also did Mahu. I don't know if I did that last stream with you guys or what, but like, yeah. Oh, yeah. It shows you like what chests are connected to the system right now. So that's done. Also, I did a quest. We're going to go to the bounty board. You'll notice blaze rods. And I bet you someone is watching this like, wait a second, blaze rods? But Mike, you didn't find any blazes in your last stream, did you? You are correct, because I didn't. I sure didn't. I played off camera and I literally was like, I am going to find a blaze, another fortress, somewhere. And sure enough, I did actually. I actually set a waystone over there. This, I have no clue where I am. Because even on like both maps, because see, alright, you see how this says fortress with a question mark? I did RTP, random teleport, for those of you that don't know. I think I spawned like somewhere over here. I opened the map and I saw this and I'm like, huh, that kind of looks like a fortress. Let me go over there. It was, thankfully. And yeah, that's a blaze. Oh. I'm on fire. And I'm on fire again. Lovely. Alright, let's head home. So yeah. I did that. I did all the off camera. I killed like well now it's like what 52 blazes? Yeah, 52 blazes now. But I've killed 50. So we have I wanted to claim these things, you know, with you guys. Well, some of them at least. Okay, so yeah, I've been busy as you can tell. Not too busy though. So today's stream, even though it's going to be a short one, we're going to be upgrading our book now that we have access to blaze. I need diamonds. Oh, okay. All right. Obsidian is fine. Quartz is fine. Diamonds is where we're going to struggle. All right. Because guess what? I don't have no diamonds. I'm going to have to go find some. That requires one of two things. Like, there's two options I have. I don't know why I'm outside, but you know what? Dramatic effect. Zoom in! Wrong button. Zoom in! Can I not zoom in? Can you not zoom in? Well, okay, well. Just look into my eyes, alright? We have two options to find diamonds. Option one, I go mining. That's gonna be tedious. Option two, I go raiding. By raiding, I mean looking for dungeons, looking for that sweet, sweet loot, so I can get what I require diamonds. Now, of course, there's the third option, which is going to be kind of stupid. If I go here, diamond pickaxe. This might give us diamonds because oh wait, no, it might just give us. Okay, wait, there's still hope. This all right? That gave 5. That gives 32. This will give 1. If this gives 3 diamonds, I might be good. Okay, we don't have to go mining. Exact amount we need. Also, hello, Matrix. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well, my friend. So, guess what? No mining required for now. I can upgrade my book to tier 2. I still have to go mining for the diamonds, though. I don't know why I'm happy for now, but that saves me a trip. That basically makes the stream go to like maybe an hour or 2 hours instead of like 8 hours of mining. Yeah, I'm dead serious about that too. My diamond luck has not been good. So we have the diamonds, we have the blaze rods. I need the obsidian, which I have here, and the quartz. Now, if I do Leos, and Leos, behold the tier 2 book. And that's my old last diamond still. Okay, so unfortunately I still need 2 diamonds, so that sucks. Wait, yeah, that sucks. We could potentially get diamonds from a reward here. Ender Pearl, I'll take it. Because I haven't really seen any Endermen, at least to my knowledge. I don't want to claim all, even though I could, but still. Productive bees. We need honey in a beehive. Productive bees is gonna be like a whole stream. That mod gets insane, but it might be what we're gonna have to do in order to like generate some resources. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Apotheosis is something we're also gonna dive in during our like get overpowered arc. Because Apotheosis, Cisco's mod packs, that really helped me learn Apotheosis like crazy. Silent Gear, I'm gonna be honest. Listen, for you guys that are watching this on YouTube, you guys, you will see a bunch of these probably get uploaded or whatnot. But like, if you're watching this YouTube or Twitch, if you're watching this on YouTube, join the stream. Link is in the description. But if you know if Silent Gear is worth it, well, never mind. I see one of the icons. Sorry, I need this. But is it if Silent Gear is actually worth me taking my time and effort to make a weapon, to make armor with this stuff? Let me know. Let me know. Whether you're watching this live, yeah, put in the chat. If you're watching this YouTube and I happen to see this like a week later, your comment, still put it down. That information is useful. Any information is useful. All information is useful. Like how this is stone. How is that useful to me? It's not right now, but it is to someone. Mahu Sukai. This is going to be its own stream as well because this is going to take some time, and that little number 100 Mahu is not going to cut it. We're going to definitely get that number up in between streams. Basic storage, we got this, bad boy right here, so we ain't gotta worry about that. We ain't gotta worry about storage for a little bit. Applied energistics, uh, mm, uh, I'd rather get hit. I'd rather get hit by Hero Brian. Refined storage, I love it. Simplistic, simple version of applied energistics too. We're gonna need both though. Refined storage is what I will do mid game, and then late game applied energistics. Logistics, we need boy. Okay. All right. I know how the pipes work, so that's nothing crazy to me. Pylons. We're gonna need an infusion pylon. We're gonna also get a. Do I want a harvester pylon? I might. I might. But an infusion pylon for sure. That's gonna be later down the line as well. Because we can get those potion effects permanently. Apotheosis spawners, honestly, this is just for like mob farms, which we're not going to do just yet because I need to make space. I need to do other stuff before we get there. I mentioned that I was going to do food this stream, upgrading my book and doing food. So we need to, because food is going to obviously be a problem for a while until we get infinite resources for food. Mystical agriculture will be its own stream as well. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't really gotten far in it. We're just going through all the different quest lines here. Productive bees, like I said, that'll be its own stream too. I might do that as a combined stream with mystical agriculture because they kind of go hand in hand to see which one we get through further or faster. Create, I'm not gonna lie. Is there anything in here that needs the star? No. All right. If I can avoid it, I'm not doing create. I might have to though for certain stuff, but for the long run, I'm pretty sure I just triggered like a bunch of people by me saying that. For now, I won't be doing create just yet. It's nighttime. I have to sleep. I left the door open. Why didn't you guys tell me that? Okay, back to the quest book. Industrial foregoing. I have not a single clue what I'm looking at. Mechanism. I know the bare minimum. Draconic evolution. Chaos Dragon, deadly. Killed me 87 times on the other version of the pack. Yes, I kept count. Yes, I know how hard that boss is, and I was not prepared. I will be prepared this time. Extreme reactors, not a single clue. Generators and furnaces, I mean, that one is pretty easy. Me and Matrix, we understand that one pretty well, actually. Mechanism, it gets advanced! Yeah, I have no clue what I'm looking at. Power. Power, at first, I was intimidated by this mod to becoming infatuated. Is that the correct term? I'm not gonna look it up. Someone else can. But we're gonna use it anyway. Infatuated with this mod in particular. There's all these different ways to generate power, of course, but power. Power is the way. I'm telling you. You will see very soon. We're probably gonna start doing that next stream, perhaps. We'll see. Thermal series, I touched an MC Eternal too. I touched these. I did these. Pneumatic Craft, I kid you not. I've played all the mod series with like at least maybe 10 different people at this point. And out of all 10, there was only 2 people in that entire group that somewhat knew Pneumatic Craft. One of them figured out the basic chamber. Literally what you're seeing here. He figured out how to build that. The second one figured out how to make this work. And that's as far as we got. So I don't have outside resources to come into the world and help. So yeah, that's gonna be fun to learn. And unfortunately, I need stuff here for the star. That's tech though, so we're not worried about that. Magic, come on, it's me. You know, nothing matrix. That's fine. We get to learn together. That's part of the process. Cause you see, I get to learn. You guys get to learn. You get to watch me learn, and then for those that actually do know, they get to pretty much call me an idiot for doing certain things wrong. But magic, step aside. Apotheosis enchanting, I actually would probably need some help because I don't do that. Ours, I'm working on that right now. Come on now. You see what I'm doing. Light work. Artifacts, it's self-explanatory. You just find things and they do other things. Boom. Blood magic. This right here is actually gonna be this is fun. I've messed around with this in all the mods 8. Botania, funny enough. Funny enough, as popular as Botania is, and as many mod packs I have played and never beaten, Botania has been in a lot of them, and I have never done Botania. So that's gonna be fun. EvilCraft, I'm pretty good at that. You had a gumbo? That sounds good. I actually have some chicken tenders from Hardee's. The what are they called? Nashville hot chicken tenders from Hardee's. Yeah, I have those. I'm just waiting on like my stuff to arrive. I'm gonna bring all that in here. Probably eat a little bit, drink my juice when it comes. EvilCraft, we this is actually a pretty fun mod. Matter of fact, I don't think I need diamonds for any of this either. Well, besides this, of course. But at least when I get to this point, though, I can I can be prepared. I'm thinking about something, and we're gonna come back to EvilCraft before I make myself extremely mad. Get ready to clip me yelling, probably. Forbidden Arcanius. The only thing I know is Eternal Stella. Iron spells and spell books. Yeah, I know this mod pretty well as well. Nature's aura. No clue. Not a single clue. Occultism. If you watch the MC Eternal 2 series, you'll know I'm pretty well versed in occultism and the dark arts. As for exploration, Ad Astria, that's one of the tech mods I actually do know. So, yeah, we're going to be traveling to a lot of places. This one, unfortunately, I had the misfortune of knowing what this mod in particular is. And I had the unfortunate displeasure of actually fighting most of these bosses. The Leviathan. And what's the deal about this game called Hytale? So, Matrix. Also, don't hate on this. So, Matrix. Minecraft is a popular game essentially. So, it comes down to like how can we make Minecraft better? We have modded Minecraft, hence why I'm playing, this. We have other things, Terraria, for instance, what we've been playing. I've been grinding Terraria. And then something, but that still wasn't enough though. So they wanted Minecraft 2, essentially. Hytale. This game basically was announced way back when, and it used to be a meme. I don't know if y'all are familiar with it. For what game will come out first, Hytale or GTA 6? Because it was basically just like that. Supposed to be like this amazing game and everything. Of course, we're still waiting on GTA 6, but Hytale basically just vanished, like the Avatar, like me with women. It vanished off of the face of the earth. Just rumors, a whisper, and that whisper went from being a whisper to a shout because Hytale announced that they were not dead, they were alive, they were lurking in the shadows, still working continuously. And I'm proud of the development team for actually sticking true to their word and getting the game out. There's a lot of hype behind that game because when you look at when the trailers first came out and when they first announced it, yeah, if anyone was playing Minecraft at the time, oh my goodness. I personally haven't bought it yet. I've been told there's a few bugs. I'm actually kind of waiting till I get it. But me personally, I'm also on that hype train for Hytale. I really want to know, has it been everything I've been waiting for? So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'll probably wait till my next check, so in 2 weeks, to get it. I think it's $30. But yeah, all right. For yeah, this mod here, these are all bosses right here. The Leviathan I have fought personally 5 times. The Ancient Remnant 4 times. The Harbinger 0. Netherite Monstrosity. I will circle back to how many times I fought that. Ignis 0 times. Ender Guardian I want to say 2, possibly 3, but I don't think the third one counts. So two for sure. Now for the Netherite Monstrosity. He's in Cisco's, I believe. So the Cisco mod packs, the other all the mod stuff. He's in a few. I probably played at least 18, maybe 19 different packs and killed this Netherite monstrosity. So if I fight him again, that's gonna be 20. And we have one more quest line, the Twilight Forest. Twilight Forest is probably going to be something we're going to do later, like mid game. I don't need anything here for the star either, but I just like going here to flex on how strong I am. I kind of use that as a way to say, yeah, I'm this strong. Blue skies is technically another way to do that, but we don't have blue skies in this. So, food, food, food is the goal for today's stream. Now, there's going to be that one person that could be like, well, why don't you just put down a hopper botany pot with a chest underneath it and just grow potatoes or carrots or whatever, right? Well, I want you to look in this chest. Do you see a single carrot or potato? No. What about this chest over here? Do you see a single carrot or potato? No. Ignore those seeds. I don't care about what they grow. Do you see a single carrot or potato here? No. What about in this one? Empty. This one, this one, empty. Ignore the ignore this. But yes, I could do that. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. But what do I look like cooking potatoes? Wait, what else can I use them for? Wait a second. Wait a second now. I might have spoke too soon, actually. Shepherd's pie. Hmm. Matter of fact, I think I know what's the best food in this game. I can make that. I need flour. I need chili pepper, olive oil, and just tofu or chicken. Well, let's see. What do I need for tofu? Water and soybeans. I can buy soybeans, right? I'm pretty sure I can. I hope I can. I can. It costs an emerald. Okay, hold up, hold up. What about that other stuff? Oats or corn? We also just took. Okay, 2 out of 3 then. Can I? I can. Ooh, okay, hold on, hold on. How do I get olive oil? I need olives, of course, and olive seeds. Okay, all right. Well, change of plans. Forget making a farm of what I was originally going to be doing. I just saw the best food item in the entire pack. I don't care what anyone says. This is the best source of food ever. I need to make botany pots immediately. Okay. I might not be able to make the botany pots immediately. Botany. Because we need this, which is that. I'm missing all of that. Missing that. Do I have clay in here? Nope. All right, I need you guys to help me find bricks or there's some right there, some hopper botany pots. How much wood do we have? Do you think we're still gonna need the wood farm, guys? I don't know. Food is a little more important. I'm not gonna lie, especially with the food we're about to have. Put that there. Put that there. What was the things I wanted to make? So I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3. So I need at least 4. I need another hopper botany pot. I need just one more because I can stop the what's it call it? The sapling, the tree farm. Do I have? Oh wait, we have more clay. Thank goodness. I'll smelt 15. Let me make one more. Should be fine. Put that in this one. Boom. Bada bing. Bada Pow. Put that all up. Put that up. Put this clay up, actually. Cool. Alright. Make a flower pot, because we're going to need that. Put that in there. Put that in there. I almost have enough. I need 3 more. Imagine if I had some in there. I'd be mad. Alright. Bada bing. I was about to say. Need to make a hopper. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem at all. Matter of fact, boom, 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 boom. Put the rest up. Oh, put this, put what I'm not using up, actually. Just get the inventory space. Alright, get rid of you immediately. Because I don't need you to keep growing stuff. I need to make the market. That's 2 string. Do I have wool in here? Yes, I do. Perfect. And I'll just, you know what? Let me just grab this. I just need 1 red dye, I believe. I do this, do this, do this. We gotta look up market. This is a very magical stream, actually, for this one item that we're about to make. That was a quest done, I believe. Through art, is it not? It is. Okay. I just haven't done this. That's fine. So this bad boy gonna be outside. He gonna go right here. All right, perfect. I need to grab emeralds because I am broke. He's gonna laugh at me. Emeralds. I am not that poor though, because we have 17. I'm glad. I need soybeans, please, my good sir. I'm gonna need. I don't need these soybeans. What else did I need? What else did I need? I needed olive seeds. That's what it was. Let me get that. Let me immediately start growing this stuff too. All this yapping ain't gonna get us nowhere. I need dirt. I need the Nope, we don't have that in there. Is that a can this work? You know what? Let's see. Let's find out. Nope. Ah, this will work. This will definitely work. I don't need that many. Actually, I just need 3. Now that I think about it. So 1 goes here. So you can start growing, right? Yeah. Then you're oh no, I want you to be on this. Then you go in there. Oh, it's just regular dirt in here? My goodness, I was slacking. Alright, you go there. So we have chili seed or the chili pepper seeds, right? Yep. Buy one of those. And then the last thing we'll need is just 1 wheat seed, which I swear I had. I okay, I was finna whew, my heart dropped for a second. I was gonna say, don't tell me I have to go buy one of those. So to get started, I also need a frying pan. So we have more than enough iron for that. Easy. Light work. Alright. I need an all-purpose food press. So we're gonna make that as well here shortly. I need a I think that's it actually. Oh wait, no. I need a cooking pot. I don't need one of those. I should make a sink. What do we need for a sink? Because at this point, let's just go ahead and make it. All right, bookmark that. Terracotta? I think that's just enough. Wow. I don't have a water bucket. I can make a bucket though. Yoink. Let me go grab some water. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay. There's water over here. There's wheat that's already grown. This speeds up the process immensely. It makes me wonder, like, people who find my channel for the first time, what they must think when they when they when they first join in. Like, I can understand if you find it randomly on YouTube. That's a little. I feel a little bit better, because I'll sound somewhat normal-ish in the beginning. But I can just imagine those who join like midstream. And, like I was saying, they join midstream and then they just hear me going like, sounding like a crazy, basically. Okay, that's growing. Perfect, perfect. Oh, we already have that too. Perfect. What about here? Olives and so. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I will be right back. I gotta go grab my stuff. In the meantime, you guys get to watch this stuff grow. So I'll be right back. All right. Grab this. Pull up my chair. Hi, how are ya? All right, I got my stuff from outside. It's nighttime. Why didn't you? I left the door. Why didn't y'all say anything? I'm over here thinking, yeah, I'm fine. Let me just go get my stuff. We live in a dangerous neighborhood. I can't be leaving the door open like that, guys. All right, you see, this is not bad. Perfect. Okay. What we have to do now, I can only make 5, right? Yeah, 5 flour, which is fine. Soybeans. Okay, what we gotta make is that food press actually, which requires this. Boom, boom. Just in case that's a quest. Not a quest, bet. Boom. Make that. Did we make this yet? Nope. Boom. We made it now because boom. I got this cow in a jar. I don't know if I showed y'all that. So infinite milk. And guess what? Infinite water. Boom. We need another bucket. Oh, perfect. Infinite water. Right here. Alright. Get rid of that. Oh, we needed a cooking pot. I forgot about that. We need to get rid of this. Alright. Get rid of that. You got that? Wait, yeah, I got that. I got that. Okay, so we need to make this. Ooh, okay. Wait, what? Oh, those are soybeans. That's why. This. All right, that's done. Unfortunately, I have to make this. It pains me to make this. Wait a second. Wait a second. I have to have at least one somewhere, right? At least for the very first one. Come on now. Ah, boy. I guess not. I guess not. It ain't gonna be that nice to us. I should have expected this. Okay. I should just make a bunch of glass bottles. Huh? Oh, did I leave the... Yeah, I did. Okay. Bada bing. Wapow. There we do. Wapow. Look at that. I have just within, I don't know how long that took. I have made the best farm. We do not have to build. We don't have to I still might excavate just to do, maybe I might dive into create. I spoke a little too soon just to fully automate this. I have unlocked unlimited fried chicken. Do you know what do you know how crazy that is? Oh my gosh. How I gotta we have to eat this. We have to. Let me try to take damage so we can get hungry. Cause like this is the very first piece of fried chicken in this entire server. In this entire existence. And yes, of course I did, Matrix. Of course I did. And it pains me that the very first piece had to be made out of tofu, but at the same time, that's okay. That's okay because yeah, you think I'm just not gonna set up a chicken farm to get actual chicken? You think we're sticking with tofu? Absolutely not. All right, all right. Let's see. The very first piece of fried chicken. And I got an advancement called fully stuffed. Eat anything with 5 or more ingredients. I feel pretty satisfied. I'm not going to lie. Like that right there. See, in Stone Block, when I play with Ricky, there was a thing. I don't even know if he still has the world. And if he does, I have to ask him for a screenshot. Because there's a ring that exists in that pack. You guys might see where I'm going with this. That gives you unlimited hunger. meaning you never have to eat any food ever again. And you can make said ring pretty somewhat easily. I don't know. Ricky made 2 of them, so I'm assuming they're easy to make. You can get this ring that gives you unlimited food, right? Right? Okay. We're all on the same page. You see this right here? What's that? Roast chicken? Huh. That looks pretty cheap. Stone block, there was the chicken coops. So I had unlimited eggs. I had a potato farm, a carrot farm, a wheat farm, and an onion farm. I just made a bunch of bowls because I also had tree farm. I got all these ingredients to make this roast chicken. You can't eat it as it is. You need to get an empty bowl so you can get a plate of roast chicken. There's no if even if I click on this, it's not going to show you how to make this because you just take a bowl and you right click this because this is placeable. You see how much food that gives you? 7. You see what else it does? Nourishment. And it gives you 11 saturation. And that's an Enderman. That right there is really good because look at what our fried chicken does. It gives us five food, but no nourishment, but 12 saturation though. This is much better than the fried chicken. And I made an entire cave wall worth of roast chicken, lined it up, was so happy, gave Ricky a bowl, and was like, we'll never go hungry again. Because I forgot we had a ring that gave us unlimited hunger. And yeah, I just ADHD'd and hyper focused on. Oh, what are you? Oh, it's a bumblebee. Where did you come from? Over here? But yeah, I hyper focused on that, and literally, I built all of that, and I was mad because we couldn't even eat it. So it's like an entire, like basically, like that entire back wall full of just roast chicken that we couldn't eat. We couldn't do anything with. That I made for nothing, essentially. All right, so I got 2 goals done, which was upgrading my book and basically making a farm. I was actually expecting this to be a lot shorter or a lot longer for content, so I'm going to be throwing in something else that we're gonna have to start working on. Then are going to, since it's still magic. Let's dive into EvilCraft. Why not? Me unlocking unlimited fried chicken is pretty evil. So what do we need? We need spikes and we need dark gems. Dark gems might be a little. I have 10, or is that 19? Okay, maybe not. All right, I might have spoken too soon. Spikes. Okay, we need this. So we make this. Actually, put those back in. I don't know if I need more spikes. Actually, that's the quest done. So EvilCraft, I can grab this book, The Origins of Darkness, but I'm just going to go off of like how much I remember personally from it. I know we need yeah, this might be interesting. How do we get this? We throw this in blood, right? Or we use a blood infuser. That's right. We need this, which is still we're gonna need blood. So we need this tank. This tank here is what's gonna help us. Wait, could I actually make the other tank? Let me see. Because there's a few different ones. Okay, it's gonna require a block. Okay, that makes sense though. That definitely makes sense. So we're just going to go with the cheap route. One should suffice. I will I will pick a better place for this. Trust me. In between, I've been playing a lot of Terraria, so I can't even guarantee that. But at some point, I'll try to make room to actually put the correct things. EvilCraft is just gonna go here for right now. This one, what I have to do is that I think, right? Or is it because I'm doing it with the block? Is that why? Yeah, that's why. You can't be looking at a block. I need to fix the sword though, because this is actually a really good sword that I'm using. This weapon has been carrying me for a good while. Wow, that was dirt cheap to fix. Put all this in here. When I'm ready for more chicken, I'll just make a bunch of it. Time to sleep. Definitely time to sleep. Okay. Matter of fact, where is he? This actually does come in handy. The timing. Is that him? Yep. So I'm not gonna tell you what the blood extractors do yet. I'm just gonna show you. But if you were wondering why they weren't collecting in blood, yeah, you were trying to right click, you have to make sure you're not looking at a blob. Wow, I suck at blocking these. All right, so you notice how that second to last one, the bar filled up a little bit? Let's get this creeper's attention. And it filled up even more right there. So every time you kill something, it's going to collect blood. This can be super beneficial for you if you have a farm to collect things. Like you can kill things to collect blood. Now, normally people use like a animal farm. You know, you can have like the little pigs, the two pigs here. I can breed them, get a bunch of animals. You know, but I'm not gonna do that to them. One method that generates a crazy amount of blood, actually, I've actually done on the server, works pretty well. It's it's also kind of slow, but generally, I can make it where I might be able to just possibly just like go do something else while that's running, generating blood. So I wouldn't have to stay there to keep doing that method if I set it up properly. But anywho, I got some blood. So I think this should be not enough, but it'll help get us started. There we go. That is worth just 3 buckets. Yoink. So we're gonna grab this, and what we gotta do is what was it? We need a dark gem or a dark power gem. We can make a blood infuser, but we need this. This right here, we just where's my book at? I'm going to place this here. Right click that. I don't have any dark gems on me actually, but by the time I grab these, it probably will happen. Maybe not. Let me see. Okay, so I think it has to be more anyway for that. I could still pick this up real quick. Might be 3. might be literally all the ones I have. So I'm actually gonna have to move that probably. Is it 3? Oh, or is it 4? Okay, I think it might be 4. Oh well, I can get more. I can get more blood. That ain't no problem. Does he count? He does, but it's not enough. It's not worth it. All right, well, I'll just throw this in here anyway. I'll come back. We're gonna go kill some more things for more blood. Yeah, this is going to be a very dark extreme basically with this mod. EvilCraft and blood magic, man, those things. But the craziest part, they're still not the like most darkest mods in here. I think the darkest one might be Mahu Sukai. And the reason I say that is because of I personally have played that like just a mod, that mod itself, not even in a pack. I know what's in it. So I am very, very familiar with that one. If I can't use apotheosis to get overpowered, that right there, pretty much even if you used apotheosis to like get yourself like some insane armor, there's just a weapon from that mod in particular that it doesn't matter. We might be able to even one shot the Chaos Dragon with it. I'm not too sure. Okay, how do we get hardened blood? I was expecting this to. We need a drying basin? Huh. Huh. I swear you could just leave it on the ground and it will just harden, like eventually. I guess I was wrong. Okay, that's another bucket. Can I actually do this one now though? No? Wow. Okay, I must be tripping. I swear to you, you used to be able to do that. I might need that book after all then. But we need, what was it? We need this. I don't have, wait. There we go. We can actually start turning all that rotten flesh that we have into leather now too, which is cool. So, like I said, this was gonna be like a super crazy long stream anyway, but I at least wanted to get some stuff done. I didn't expect the whole food situation to be done that quick, and the other stuff. Wait, oh, I do this right? Nope. Ah, I have to smelt it. That's right. That's right. What am I trying to make this? Which I need the blood infuser, which I need this. Wait, wait a second. All right, I'm gonna need the book. Save the world. Let's see. Oh, oh, blood infusion. Blood infusion 4. Wait a second. After repairing items, I was. Wait, is I swear if I read that correctly, why did this not work then? Or does it just take time? Oh, that, but like, there has to be a way to get this, because you, how in the world? Blood extraction. And that turned okay. Wow. Oh, and it just okay. Cool. I love it. I love it. It's amazing. Wow. How in the world can I, you know? Because this has to turn into a dark power gem. But if you see what you need for a dark power gem, or we need this blood infusion core. Let me see something. So for the blood infuser, which can turn a dark gem into a dark power gem, right? Right, you're with me, right? To get the blood infuser, we need cobblestone. That ain't no problem. But we need a blood infusion core. Okay. How do we get a blood infusion core? We need hardened blood shards. Okay, that's simple. Well, a dark power gem. How do we get a dark power gem? Huh. We take a dark gem and we put it into a blood infuser. Huh. How do we get a blood infuser? We need a blood infusion core. How do we get this? A dark power gem. So essentially, you're telling me I need this item, but I can't make it unless I have this item, so I can make the item that I can't make. So yeah. Meaning, let me see here. Never mind. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I just reading is fundamental. Reading is extremely fundamental. Remember that. I was not tripping about what I said either about the whole. Okay, well, is he almost dead? Oh, this is where all the villagers went. I'll let them live. I guess he didn't live. I could just do this. All right, let me put a bunch of stuff up real quick. But yeah, that's still stupid though. I remembered it wrong, and then as soon as I looked and I seen it, I was like, okay, I'm glad, but at the same time, that's, that's stupid. Five buckets, not three, not one, not even four, but five. I was off by one. Now I can do this, get another one, and I can make the thing that I was trying to make. I was honestly getting ready to crash out. I'm not gonna lie, because at that point I'm like, the only way you could get this is if you get lucky and get it as a reward randomly, then, or you just find it. I thought we were on that type of timing for a second. Okay, I was gonna say I don't want to like do this and then I make the next thing and then it's incomplete because I didn't do it properly. There we go. Boom. Going right outside. All right, I'm gonna explain what we just did and the reason for doing all that here very shortly. Give me a moment. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but we can investigate. Okay. So, what is this for? It's also for EvilCraft. Yeah. It can turn into an Ender Pro. Yeah. What is this for? Inverted pearl. Huh. Okay. That seems pretty good. All right. So essentially, I'm gonna possibly set this up off stream. Next stream, let me talk about what we're gonna work on. But actually, tell you what we did first, and then talk about what we're gonna work. Goodness, ADHD is going everywhere. EvilCraft, we had to get this dark gem. Thankfully, we had some. Then we go to make a blood extractor and a way to store that blood. So the way this mod works is it's you requiring blood. It's interesting that it's not called bloodcraft, but or blood magic because the name was taken. So evilcraft, you get this gem, and the way you get the book normally is you take a gem, you surround it, or you surround an apple with dark gems, and you feed that apple to a pig. The pig dies, it drops this book. And this book will be your guide for how to do the mod, essentially. You definitely need a blood extractor to collect blood from the things that you kill. If you do what I did and you auto supply it or make it where it auto extracts, you don't have to keep it in your hotbar as long as it's somewhere in your inventory. Is going to just fill up with blood in the background as you're killing things. I recommend carrying a bunch of them, especially if you're about to go into a dungeon. Even if you're about to go into a dungeon and you haven't touched evilcraft at all, advance far enough to at least get the syringe or the extractor is going to help you out a lot. Moving from there, you just take one bucket and you dry it to get the blood shards. Simple process. You should have more than enough if you got the extractor. Then, the thing I was about to crash out over, the dark power gem, as long as you have 5 buckets of blood, you can make one, which you can then get the blood infuser. I recommend doing that because 5 buckets turn into 250 millibuckets, which is much better. The infusion core obviously to get the blood infuser. Now the blood infuser is going to be our best friend. Why? This makes it so anything that we have to make using blood is going to be a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper. We can then make undead saplings, which we get the undead wood. We need that so we can make this vein sword that has looting on it, but surely that's not the only reason. We can also make a broom. I might not be able to unlock flight the way I wanted to. However, I still can get flight using a broom. And we're actually going to work towards this next stream, in fact, because with this, we will be able to fly unlimitedly as long as we have blood to power the broom. That's how broken EvilCraft can get this early. And this basically doesn't have to cost you a single diamond up until like the flight. So yeah, you just need to find dark gems though. That's the only other thing. But now the vengeful pickaxe, you make this, it has Curse of Vengeance, that doesn't matter. But that Fortune 5, next time I find diamonds, I'm going to be making this. The reason why, you can take enchants off of items using books and an anvil, and I can just take that Fortune 5 and then put it onto a different pickaxe, and now I just have Fortune 5. Or you can make a purifier if you wanted to, and then just take the enchantment off because this tells you that here. Or you can just use the pickaxe, with just a Fortune 5 instead of the curse. Now, EvilCraft is already, goaded just for that. It's one of my personal magic, like favorite magic mods, like evil mods out there. That just from those two things, the Vengeance Pickaxe and the Blood Broom, literally, what more could I ask for? Literally, what more could I ask for? They have an infinite food source. I'm like, okay, that's amazing. They have an infinite ender pearl essentially. They have this that removes bad potion effects. They have magnets, applies potion effects. There's a lot. There's a lot more. And I usually just stop when I get here, but we need this for the star, so we're gonna have to go through a lot of these. So yes, we're gonna be diving more into EvilCraft next stream. I mainly just want that broom. Once we get that broom, we're also going to. It depends. If I do any mining off camera and I get like a bunch of like resources, then all right, yeah, that's when it's time to wrap up for sure. Told y'all we lived in a dangerous neighborhood. So if I actually get like a decent amount of resources, I will start apply not a blue no. I will start, what's it called? Productive bees and mystical agriculture. That's what the sound I was waiting for. We'll start those two mods along with, getting flight for EvilCraft. And once we get flight, I'll say we're done for EvilCraft for that goal. And we'll just do productive bees, mystical agriculture. But if I don't go mining and I don't get those resources that I'll need, instead, we're just going to dive. I don't even know how far we can get into Botania, but we can at least start Botania, and then we can learn Botania together. So it could be unlocking flight and learning Botania for the next stream. So that's what I'm thinking. Either that or unlocking flight and resource generation. Regardless, flight will be done next stream. I will try to work on some stuff in between, hopefully, but no promises. I'm going to go ahead and get changed into my house clothes because literally I'm still in my work clothes. That's how dedicated I was to giving you guys this content. And I'm gonna be chilling and eating dinner. So thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for vibing with me. We will be back sometime later in the evening. I'm gonna be doing some stuff in the morning. But yeah, we have a Watchdog stream coming up. Hope y'all are excited for that. If I have the time. I don't know. It's a pretty busy day. But we shall see. Until then, stay safe. But most importantly, eat some cake. I will vibe with y'all. Hopefully, a couple well, later on from now. Farewell.